Okay, let's have a look at this integral. We have the function of theta, so our variable is theta. So the function of theta is 5 times sine theta. That's a trig function, so we need to use our rules for integrating trig, not polynomials. And we're integrating a definite integral, so we're integrating between limits from theta is equal to 0 to theta is equal to pi over 2. So if we were graphing this, we're looking at a horizontal axis of theta, and we're trying to find the area under the curve from theta is equal to 0 to theta is equal to pi over 2. So how do we do that? We start off by saying, well, oops, I don't want that to be a black pen. We want to integrate from 0 to pi over 2 of 5 sine theta, and that's integrating with respect to theta. That's all good. Now, again, that 5 in front of the sine theta, that's a constant that can come out of the integral. So then we have from 0 to pi over 2 of sine theta d theta. And we know how to integrate sine theta. The integral of sine theta is just negative cosine theta, and when we take the derivative of the argument of the sine theta, that would be the derivative of theta with respect to theta is just 1, so we're dividing by 1, and we don't have to worry about what goes out in front. So let's just cut to the chase here. 5 times, we have the integral of sine theta. The integral of sine theta is a negative cosine theta, and then we would divide by the derivative of theta, which is just a 1, and that's it. And then plus a constant of integration, but the constant of integration will go away. And we're evaluating that expression between theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to pi over 2. So that would look like equal to negative 5 times cosine of pi over 2, okay, plus c. That's the expression evaluated at pi over 2, minus the same thing, negative 5 cosine of 0 plus the constant of integration. Now look at the constant of integration. Because it's a definite integral, I really didn't have to write in that constant of integration. It disappears. I've got a plus c there, and c gets subtracted over there, and we're good to go. And then the other thing to remember, of course, is cosine of pi over 2 is just equal to 0, so I really don't have to include that either. So this whole first term disappears. And now I'm just left with 0 plus 0 minus, so I have a minus, the first parenthesis is all 0, minus a negative 5, so that would be a positive. I have 0 plus 5 times cosine of 0 is just 1, so that's going to be a 1. And the c's disappeared, so my answer is just 5. Yay, that's the answer.